So, hello everyone, welcome back. This is Utsav, and till now we have completed two labs of chapter 4 of Cisco CCNA CyberOps, and this is the third lab in which we are going to do the lab on using the Wireshark to examine the Ethernet frames. In this lab, we have also two objectives. The first objective is examine the header fields in an Ethernet second frame, and this part second is use Wireshark to capture and analyze the Ethernet frames. So the first part is the theoretical part which you can do by yourself, and the second part is the practical part which I'm going to perform here. In the first part we have just given the information about the header fields in an Ethernet frames. So you can read it by yourself, and the second part here in which we are going to perform the practical. So for in this second part we are going to use Wireshark to capture and analyze Ethernet frames. So for that, first we have to open our CyberOps workstation, which I have already opened, and now the second part is copy this code or this command and paste it to your terminal. Press enter and type the password as CyberOps, and this will load a script. And now the next thing we have to do is type the exam h3 then net set r and to get a default gateway. So first we will type the command exam h3 and then net set dash r here. Okay, so all the prompts of node s3 and then set r to display the default gateway information, and we will get the default gateway information as you can see in our machine here. The default gateway IP address is 10.0.0.0 and same as given in the our file here. And now what is the IP address of the default gateway for this is a question, and this is the IP address here given. And now clear the ARP cache on H3 and start capturing traffic on H3 ETH0. So now we have to clear the ARP cache if there is any. So let's check if there is any. So we don't have any ARP cache, but in this we have shown that there is present an ARP cache, and we can clear it using the command arp-t with the IP address of the cache present here. And now next thing we have to do in the terminal, type window for node s3. We will have to open the Wireshark. We will use the same command which we have used till now in our previous two labs, which is Wireshark gtkn, and press enter. Okay, and we have got Wireshark opened. Click on s3 and start. Now ping h1 from s3. So now we have to send a ping request. We will use the same command that we have used till now, ping -a5 and the IP address of host 1, which is I think 10.0.0.1. So let's check that here. Okay, this is 10.0.0.1 only, and when we press enter we will get the reply here. And after ping is complete, stop it, and we can stop it by pressing here. Now filter Wireshark to display only ICMP traffic. Examine the first echo ping request in Wireshark, and we have stopped it. Filter it with the ICMP packets and capture the first request we have got. And in this we have told that it is divided, Wireshark is divided into three sections, which is top, middle and the bottom section. The packet details pane. So the packet list pane at the top section, the packet details pane at the middle section, and the packet bytes pane bottom section. If you have selected the correct interface for packet capturing in the step 3, Wireshark should display the ICMP. So it is showing that we have got the same display that it is shown in the file here, and I think that's all the same. So now what we have to do next, in the packet list pane top section, click the list first frame listed. You should see the echo ping request under the info heading. Okay, so now we have selected the first request here. Examine the first line in the packet details pane, which is in the middle section. The first line is this. Here we can see we have got a 98 bytes on wires. Let's see what's seeing here. This line displays the length of 98 bytes. In this example we have got the same request here in our Wireshark, and the second line in the packet details pane shown that it is an Ethernet 2 frame. The source and the destination MAC address are also displayed. So let's see what's in the second line. Then we have this second line. So this is the second line, and when we click on this arrow we got the destination MAC address and the source MAC address. We have got the same in the second level itself, which is introduction to the Wireshark. And now you can click the arrow at the beginning, and we have did it. We also did it. The last two lines displayed in the middle section provide the information about the data field of the frame. Notice the data contains the source and destination IPv4 address. So let's check it, and the last two lines and the IP packets. So here we got a source and destination IP address, and which is asked here. You can click any line in the middle section to highlight that part in of the frame hex and ASCII in the packet bytes. So what it is showing that we can click any line in the middle section to highlight the same ASCII or hex characters in the bottom section. Okay, so now click the next frame in the top section and examine an echo reply frame. Notice that the source and destination MAC address have reversed because this frame. Okay, so this is saying that in this we can see that the source IP address is the IP address of the host 3 and the destination IP address is the IP address of the host 1, and in this we have it's just got reversed here because the first host sends the reply to the host 3, so the source IP address will get the IP address of host 1 and the destination will get the IP address of the host 3. So now if we select this and we can check the MAC address, the MAC address also get reversed. Let's check it. The destination MAC address is the 9AC7, and in this the source MAC address is the 9AC7, and same as with the source address, which in this destination address is AA1F, and in this the source address is AA1F. So we have got the same, and start a new capture in Wireshark. Click the start capture icon to start a new capture. You will receive a pop-up asking okay. In the terminal Windows on Node S3 send 5 echo request packet to the this is the IP address of host 4. So okay, so let's click on start and continue without saving. In terminal window of Node S3 send 5. So now we have to send a echo request from the terminal node H3 to the host H4. So type the command ping C5 and the IP address of the host, which is 176, and let's see which is 172.168.0.40 1.6.0.40. Okay, then press, let's see if it started. Okay, now press enter here and we will get the request here. Stop capturing packets when the pings are completed. Examine the new data packets list pane. So okay, this is just for your practice, and we have completed this lab also. Now what we have to do, we have to click on stop and filter the data as we did in the previous, and now all we have to do is we have to notice all the same things and fill it here. So this lab is also got completed. So till now we have completed the 3 labs of chapter 4, which is chapter 4 of CCNA CyberOps, and this is the lab using the Wireshark to examine Ethernet frames. And next lab we will go in the next video. We will see in the next video. So that's it for this video.